people are really hooked into that. He made the easy look easy and all the different meanings behind it. But simply put, Mike White looked great for the Jets and their win yesterday over the Bears. So, Kyle, take off this one for us on the runway.
This looks great, too. New York Post. Magic Mike.
Yeah.
Absolutely perfect. And then I just love on the bottom, felonies and subways up by 40%. So, nice. New York City. But it makes me think Magic Mike, it's this, that's McConaughey up there. And he goes, now they say touching is against the law, but I think we got some rule breakers in here. And everybody just goes nuts. That's the Jets fans right now for him. It worked. It worked perfectly. Benching Wilson was exactly the right call. Mike White on the first drive of the game was like, oh, that was the best idea ever. Right down the field, touchdown. You know, there was some takes I saw online, too, all the contrarian stuff about, it's the Bears. The Bears defense is terrible. Sure. But if you watched any Zach Wilson football this year, I don't care who it was against. It had nothing to do with the Bears. There was a whole different body language for the Jets' entire offense, their entire huddle, their entire sideline. He plays with so much confidence. The end of that Patriots game for Zach Wilson, in which they just turtled. They said, don't let him throw, versus the first drive of the Jets game, night and day is an understatement. I know all the takes are out there already, and Mike White's going to the Hall of Fame, and they found their starter for years. We'll see about that. But for one day at least, gosh, it was the right move. Because if he came out, I brought this up a couple times, if he came out and stunk up the joint, Mike White, then it's like, what were we doing? Yeah. What was the point? He didn't. He was Magic Mike, Peter.
They had 103 yards total against the Patriots. Right, yeah. 103. They had 466 yesterday. So just the sheer delta of, one versus the other, when you could put up 365 more yards than you did the week before, it's a steady improvement. Look, I talked about it all week. This wasn't just because of the press conference with Zach Wilson. It was also because of the fundamentals and because of the way his play was regressing. Almost anything would have been an upgrade from what they were getting from Wilson, and then Mike White comes out there and looks really good. Now, I know the Bears' defense was horrendous yesterday. The Bears, they didn't have anything in the second half, and Mike White got going, but you look at the teammates. Did any of the teammates come out last week and be like, no, Zach Wilson's my guy? Did any of the teammates come out last week and say, well, the press conference was one thing, but you should see what Zach talked? No, the silence was deafening. And yet the teammates were smiling, celebrating, and Elijah Moore finally got going after demanding a trade earlier this season, after not seeing The Rock for several weeks, after subtweeting Zach Wilson so much that it wasn't even a subtweet.
Just a tweet.
It's just a tweet?
Yeah.
Here was Elijah Moore, finally, the former second-round pick, getting action and then talking about his performance after the game.
You know, I miss it. I was talking to her yesterday. I was talking to the ball, and I was just like, damn, like, you already know how I feel about you. And I was kissing her, and I was telling her it's going to be soon, it's going to happen soon. So, it says, be patient. It's going to come, man. The storm, you don't weather the storm, you become the storm.
Big personalities, they're laughing, they're having fun, and those are other players than just defensive linemen on angry runs, right? Like, they have really good skill position players. They're young. Moore's really good. Garrett Wilson's really good. The running back, Carter's playing his butt off. The new running back, who I wasn't even familiar with, came in and had a huge game. The Jets, they're alive. And Mike White's one of the main reasons why.
Yeah, it was a fantastic story. The Hilltopper product from Western Kentucky.
Nice.
I felt compelled, and Peter, I just want to borrow a page from your book because we really, really love mixed bag trivia on the show.
Sure do.
And I felt the need to inform everybody on a Mike White trivia session. You guys want to play?
Yeah.
I saw incredible numbers.
Awesome.
Surprise
Let's go.
trivia. Ready? All right.
Go.
Yesterday was Mike White's second game with over 300 passing yards and 3+ touchdowns. There were a lot of full screens you saw during the broadcast. Who was the last quarterback to do that in his first 4 starts? 300+ passing yards and 3+ passing touchdowns. Is it Patrick Mahomes, Aaron Rodgers, or did Kurt Warner do it? The last quarterback to do it.
The last one to do it. He's a friend of the show. I'm going to see Kurt Warner.
I'm going Mahomes.
Yeah, I think Warner did it, but I think Mahomes did it more recently. I'll go Mahomes.
You two are right.
Yeah!
Table. Indeed, they all did it, but Mahomes was the most recent guy to do it.
Okay, give us another.
Mike White threw for 235 yards in the first half yesterday against the Bears. That's the most passing yards by a Jets quarterback in the first half since our guy Ryan Fitzpatrick did it back in 2016. Chad Pennington 10 years prior to that in 2006, or Mike White himself did it when he started last season.
I'm going Mike White. He threw for over 400 yards in his first career start. So, 235 should have been done in the first
they
half.
beat the team that went to the Super Bowl last year in that game. I'm going Mike White versus the Bengals.
I remember it's the first time I saw the term Mike White Hive on Twitter. And yet, I'm gonna zag. I'll go Chad Pennington. Why the hell not? I love you, Chad.
Kyle, you are correct. Yes, Chad Pennington did it back back in 2006. There was a chance that he could have been on pace to do it, Mike White himself, but
Just
Chad
dad.
Pennington.
Yes, I did. It's back,
All right,
Jay.
here we go. I was going to do a Western Kentucky Bailey Zappi question, but it would have been too easy. So which non-football honor did Mike White receive back when he was in high school? Was he voted Florida's Mr. Soccer? Was he a Broward All-County basketball player or a Louisville Slugger All-American? Jay, what do you think?
I'm not going to be. Blame me for that. I'm going to see Louisville Slugger All-American.
You know what, Jason?
Knocking him
I'm
out the
triggered
park.
as hell by what you said, and I'm going to go B, All-County basketball. It was a power forward. I bet he dominated.
Broward All-County.
Do you not watch the great J.J. Redick and Chandler Parsons and all these great shooters?
Billy Hoyle?
I can see Mike White just nailing shots. I'm going Mark Price, Mike White.
Here we go. He was an elite pitcher in high school. He went 9-2 with a .43 ERA. Jay, you hate baseball, and you still got that one right.
Nice job, Jay.